warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Me and Muhammad, and then Naufal, right? And then I need to present about psycho and neurolinguistics.
Okay.
พี่เส้นนั่งครั้งแรกนี่โอ้โห
Okay.
sorry
Okay. Yes. Hi everyone. I want you to be relaxed, to be enjoy as possible you can. Okay. And if you cannot sit, you can sit down in front. I want, even we have only 2-3 people, or how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But the quality of discussion is premium. Okay. So yes. So today this is our topic: psycho and neurolinguistics and applied linguistics. Before we start, I have a question here. Bro, can you help me read the question?
Right, this or this one.
Okay.
This one or this one.
Yeah.
First thing, we have a question, right? 4 question. First thing, forgetting word. You know a word, but suddenly you just cannot remember it.
Yes. Yeah. Who has experience forgetting a word? You know a word in your mind, but suddenly just cannot remember. Raise your hand if it's happened to you. Even Achan too. It never happened to you? Okay. All right. Speaking panic. You understand English, right? Perfectly when reading, but freeze when you try to speak, especially when you are speaker in front of the audience. That's a problem, right?
Right.
Number 2, bro. 3.
Code switching. You're naturally mixed Thai and Malay. Malay is not real Malay. It's like Melayu, Melayu linguist, right? And then English in single conversation.
Yes. Mixed Thai, Malay in English. Shan going to
right.
This is. And the last one, mental translation. You translate everything in your head before speaking English out loud. You try to translate with Thai what is in English. Okay. This happen. If it's happening to you, it's happen under your psycho and neurolinguistic. All right. Before we start, I had interview with Achan Ilham. Achan Ilham was our teacher in semester 1, teach us about psycholinguistic, right? And neuro. Let's watch. Okay. Okay. Assalamualaikum Achan. Yeah. How are you? How are you doing? Congratulations on your attendance.
Thank you.
Achan, I come here. I have a project from Achan Raya. So the question is, today we're gonna apply linguistics, but I got a job. What is psychology and neurolinguistics in applied linguistics? Our students don't know about that, so I ask you as expert to tell a bit about that, so we know at least. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. So you have to define these 2 terms. Psychology is very big term. Psychology is the study of mental process and behavior. So when you talk about psychology, you need to understand 2 things: how human mind can affect our behavior. With behavior here, including learning, language, and also emotion. All things that under the behavior. So when you talk about neurolinguistics, this is how the human brain, the brain that inside our mind, can affect the different style of learning. Learning means not only learning math or other subject, me learning the language, because the learning language is the first thing that the baby or the infants learn to interact with other people, right? So psychology or psychological perspective is the study about mental process that affect or influence with the behavior. Neurolinguistics is study to explain how human brain, the working of human mind, can affect different style, different types of learning language. How one person can be, fast speaker, low speaker, or have the problem of speaking is different. Is differently affected by the way that human brain is working. So there are like talk about chemical. There are chemical that are produced by the brain. This chemical can affect not only emotion but also the learning.
Okay. All right. Now let's come back to our presentation. Before we continue, do you understand what Atan Ilham say? Raise your hand if you understand. If not, my friend will explain to you, okay? Relax, don't worry. Okay, start from what is psycholinguistic? Bro, you can.
Okay. Psycholinguistic, right?
Yeah.
This is psycholinguistic. Psycholinguistic is the study of the relationship and between language and the mind. It asks question like, how do we learn language? How do we understand sentence, and how do we choose word when speaking? Why do we make mistake? Discuss question, right? Why do we forget vocabulary? So, psycholinguistic focus on the mental process behind language use.
Okay. As Atan Ilham say, but we make it into simple one like this. So psycho about the mind. Psychology plus linguistics. The formula is psychology and linguistics. The core study, how we learn, understand, produce, remember the language. That's it. How we learn, understand, produce, remember the language. Okay. Yeah. For example, here explain why we sometimes forget the word we already know. This is happening in the mind. Okay. Next.
Okay.
Neurolinguistics. The formula neuroscience plus linguistics. So they make it in one study called neurolinguistics. The core study, the physical brain structure that support language use. So it was the mind, and neuro is the brain, the physical brain. That's simple, okay? Explain exactly what happens in our neural pathway when we communicate. What happens in our brain when we speak. Yes, that you have extra to.
Okay. This is neuro, right? Maybe what we okay. If we see a different, right, different about psycho and neuro, this is the about psycho is like put me off. Psycho is look like sorry. Psycho is look like focus the mental process. It's not only brain, right? Behind process. Okay, you.
Okay, psycho is the mind, the simple thing, and neuro is the brain, the real thing. Okay, the mind is like, of course, it's the brain. The physical thing is neuro, but the mind you thinking, abstract thing you cannot see, right? Okay, and then next, here is more about the field. Psycholinguistic focus on the mind, and neuro focus on the brain. Mental process, learning, memory, understanding. Okay, brain areas, motor, speech, recovery. Key question: why do students forget the words? Why do students forget the words? Here, what physically happen? Physically happen in the brain when students speak. You see the difference? All right? Okay. That's next. Okay, I know this word, but I forget. The word in memory, the output. The phenomenon, this is known as tip of the tongue experience. Reality, the word is successfully stored in the mind, but the retrieval, the pathway is temporary block. It's a block, okay? The solution, repeated practice strengthen the neural pathway, making vocabulary much easier to access on demand. This is as teacher, when you have a student, you already teach, they know the word, but they cannot say it. There is something block them. How the solution is, you may repeat again and again. Yes.
Okay, me explain. Right. One common example is when we know word, but we cannot say it that moment. Right. Maybe you want to say in environment, but your brain only give your but sometimes you have to you need to say, but your brain that you forgot like that word. Okay.
Okay, next. All right. The cognitive bottlenecks, translation before speaking. Okay, this is, we have idea. First language maybe Malay, Thai, Indo, and English translation. This is how our brain, right? And then speech output. Adding a translation step drastically slow down speaking. This is a fact. Do you think when you add translation step, when you want to speak but you put translation step into your mind, into your brain, do you speak fast or do you speak slowly because something of your brain thinking about the translation first?
Slow.
Yes, this is happening, right? Consistent. How can you speak fluent like Achan? How can you be confident? Consistent practice helps learner bypass L1 and think directly in English. So when this is no simple thing because we are not native. Why native can speak so fast? Because that's what they speak. By constantly practicing to be a speaker, to talk in front of the class, it's helped the student to speak fluently. Okay. Next. You can explain this one, bro.
Okay. The multilingual brain is Southern Thailand, right? In Southern Thailand, language learning is very interesting because many students are multilingual. Some students use Malay like Melayu, right? Or Patani Malay. And then at home, right? You speak Melayu at home, and then Thai it at school, and then English in classroom, right? Like this.
This is very unique study in our area. If you want to learn more about this, so I think we are one of a rare species, right? We know Malay, Thai, English, Arabic. How when we speak? So this is unique. That's why in this applied linguistics is very important. Okay, we move. This time we have a question and answer. Language transfer. Okay, this is a first language or L1, Malay, Thai. Positive transfer. L1 actively helps English learning. Example, share alphabet or concept of cognates. Do you get this explanation? Can anyone help? In positive transfer of L1, why N1 help in learning English? Yes?
For example, we have the same alphabet from Malay
Mm.
and English. We can share the alphabet.
Yeah, so it's very helpful, right?
Yes, and some concept, for example, grammar.
Ah,
We can like in Chinese and Thai, we have like
similar.
grammar in Chinese and Thai.
Wow, very good point. Okay, and then what about the negative transfer? L1 interferes with English learning, cause mistake in pronunciation, word order, and direct translation error. Yes. Can anyone help? You want to help again? Yes.
Yeah, I think as a positive, so it has negative
Yes.
effects as well because our interfere us when we speak English because we think in our language. So
Yeah.
we may remember the word order in Thai, but when we speak English, we always make mistakes because
Right.
we talk, we think in Thai and
Yeah.
we confused.
Yeah, that you are right. Also, our pronunciation, right? Sometime and word order, Thai grammar and English grammar so different. Yes, yeah. So it's a negative transfer. Okay, all right. And there is a question, a big question. Why is listening is so difficult? Before you read this, why do you think learning by listening is more difficult than other part? Can you help? Ferus, yes, Ferus. You smile at Muhammad. So what happened? Can you? Why learning English by listening is so difficult, especially when native talk?
Maybe many process. When we listen, we need to forget and then think a lot before.
Yeah. Any add-on? Yes, very good.
So I have experience taking the test.
Whoa.
So when we take a test, we have to listen to diverse of the accent. So many accents speak different way. For example, in Australian accent, they speak like like that. So if we are not familiar with that accent, we could not understand.
Okay. So this has happened to our student, right? Sometimes our student, when we speak, not native, when we talk, how are you? They speechless. They cannot say a word. They're processing. You say, how are you? Or how old are you? Teacher, I don't know what you say. And then they stop talking. Yes, because recognizing incoming sound, right? And separating continuous sound to individual word. This has happened. How are you? How? What is how in Thai?
How?
Yeah.
ยังไง
Yang right. Are you one by one? Because too much. And then understanding the meaning also, right? What is actually the meaning in Thai? And remembering the information, formulating a quick response. Too much process. That's why listening is so difficult. It's happened in our brain, in our mind. So when you have the student, don't be angry to them. It's normal. Like as a teacher, we should understand, learn, apply linguistics in Achan Praya. Okay, so you know what happened. All right. Next. Okay. Bro, can you help me read this one?
Okay. Why do students freeze when speak?
Yeah. Before you read this, sis, why your students especially freeze when they speak? I believe some of your students, I know you are teaching higher level, they are all good.
Yes, because there are so many reasons
Mhm.
that why they don't know the vocabularies.
Okay.
Yes, and then they have no ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and then because of their anxiety.
Okay.
Yes, and others you can
Oh, yeah. What happened? You are all teachers, right? What happened? Why your student freeze? Maybe they know already the vocabulary. Yes. Why they still freeze?
maybe they expect the perfection. They have to speak fluently, correctly.
Okay. As it another teachers? Why? They don't have money, maybe. They don't speak. Can be or not. What do you think? If they don't have money, they don't want to talk. Does it happen?
They might get some bad experience when they chose the speaking in front of others.
Example? The bad experience?
Like maybe they get bullied when they speak wrong or
Ah.
or maybe like they pronounce or express their dialect, and some others might laugh or whatever, and they might get maybe like pressure or nervous, and then they have negative experience when they
Trauma.
yes,
You know well about this. Do you experience yourself?
a little bit.
A little bit. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That's good to share. How about other teachers? What do you think? Okay. All right. Here.
Okay. Sometimes students know English, but when they must speak in front of their or other, they freeze, right? Like he tell, like this is not only language problem. It is also psychological problem. And then when students feel afraid of making mistake, and then their brain may focus more on fear than communication. As a result, they forget word, speak slowly, or avoid speaking. Okay, teaching connection, right? A good language classroom should feel safe. The first thing, right? Mistake should be treated as part of learning, not as shame.
Okay, I think you get it already by your friend explaining. All right. Now, okay. Can you see this? Can you look at the word above and say the color of say the color? But I believe your brain will read first. Blue first in your brain. Yes, right? Yes, you read first. Even I tell you already. Can you read this? Can you say it? Say the color in the ink out loud, not the word itself. Yes, red. Take a moment before you say red. What happened to your brain? I believe you read first, right?
Yeah, read.
You say blue first. Then, yes, even though you say it red, but the way your brain works. Yeah. And why? This is the question. Why? It's happened to our brain like that. Experiencing automatic processing. Why? Our brain process automatically saying blue first, then, okay, because the direction want you to the ink, right? So you say red. Why? Why? Can you help? Why? Yes.
You will have to tell us.
I asked you first. Yes. Okay, why? Why, sis? I need your help. Yes? What's the question? How are you today? Okay, good. All right, the question is, why? Okay, why you read blue first, then, okay, because the direction when you say the ink color, so you say it red. Why? Our brain like that.
Because we see blue, we see the alphabet,
Uh-huh.
and it is automatically appear in our brain. So we think that we have to say blue, but after we think,
Yeah.
and we listen and we know the question, so we have to say the color of the ink, and we think again,
Okay.
and we have to say the color. So then we say the color.
Okay.
So I think it happens automatically in our mind.
Right, right. Do you get it? Okay, I already put here. You can check. Why? Okay, I will read. It is difficult because your brain automatically process language faster than it process color. This is what happens in our brain. That's why when we see our student, they know the language. Their brain works like that. Okay, I was wrong angry to them. I was wrong saying them stupid, maybe some teachers. Okay, so don't do that to your student. Automatically our brain to say this, not just my brain, your brain, everybody's brain, right? Because that's happening. Okay, next. We have a few more. Bro, can you ask this question?
Ask this.
Hmm.
Okay, this question, right? Why student makes specific predictable mistake?
This question, bro.
This.
Yeah.
Why this matter for English teacher?
Yes. For you, why today's topic is matter to you? Why? Why, Firdaus? Why our topic today is very important for you as a teacher?
You can relate to examples.
Yes?
We improve and relate to our student in our classroom.
Yes. Very good.
For my solution, yes.
Good. Anyone else want to say? Have a say?
What did she say?
Huh?
What did she say?
Yeah. No, just answer this question. Why our topic today is important?
It helped us to understand the problems of our students.
Yes.
So we can fix the problems.
Mm.
We can help them to use English.
Okay. Very good. Anyone else?
Actually, this is how the language is being processed from the being process of learning a language, especially in our human brains. As we can imagine that when we was a child, we also learn the steps of start from words and then start from going to the sentence, and then we can go as a fluently in a word or in a language or in a sentence. So this topics matters. We can understand the students like we have mentioned, and also we can relate to the students, and also we will not blame or we will not get mad to our students when they did something wrong or say something
Yeah.
wrongly.
Okay. So our topic today to answer your problem. We have a few problems, right? Understanding psycho and neurolinguistics. Explain why students make specific predictable mistake. We know students make the same mistake. It's repeated. You have the answer now. Why repetition in biological necessary? Not just teaching a style. Repetition. Okay? Why a student first language is always active in the background? You know the answer now. Why? Why the L1 is always there? Why my Indonesian as L1, I keep bringing wherever I am? Why? And then why classroom anxiety, like story of Kak Ros? Why classroom anxiety physically stop speaking? You know the answer now. Yes. And why listening is the most cognitively demanding skill? Why listening is very hard? Right? You know why? The answer is with you. Okay. Yes, I think it finished. Okay, we have 2 more slides. Evidence-based classroom strategy. This is very important for the teacher. Use meaningful repetition to strengthen neural pathway. Neural pathway, something in your brain. Repeat. Repeat after me. Go, sleep, go. You speak 10 times, I speak 1 time. Go. Okay? Connect English to students' first language when it's over a positive transfer. You see, right? There is a positive and negative before I told. So when it's really help teaching, just use the L1. Actively reducing speaking anxiety to keep retrieval pathway open. What is the meaning? Retrieval. Open, right? Yeah, you can Google it. Bro, help me the last 3.
Okay. Give ample wait time. Processing take milliseconds the matter. Right. In all of them, right? เท่าที่ผมเข้าใจนะครับ in front from my เข้าใจก็คือ most of the film mistake not failure but mistake is who's about is happening in the learning mind.
Yes, yes, very good, important. Treat mistakes as a clue to cognitive process, not as student's failure. Yeah, I believe you learned a lot with your mistake. Okay, also when you teach, use a lot of visual gesture. Now you have AI, so use AI to generate the picture if you cannot find it on Google. Okay, and the last one from us, this is the final takeaway. The mind, the brain, and the classroom. The mind, understanding how we learn. The brain, understanding how we process. Okay? To teach better, we must understand what happened inside our learner's mind and brain. Yes. But you cannot, this is our brain, right? The physical, what happened inside is the mind. So they are eventually one together. So they're all connected. Okay, thank you for today. Do you have a question? Yes.
I would like you to repeat the previous slide.
The previous slide. Okay, very good question. Okay.
No. Before last slide.
Before last slide. Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't have question, we have question. So you better ask.
I would like you to give more clearly example according to this evidence-based classroom strategies. I think these strategies are really important for us to solve the problems and for to our students in the classroom.
Which part you want?
The third one.
This one? Actively reduce speaking anxiety to keep retrieval pathway open. Kak Ros, you have a problem, right? When about the anxiety, the trauma, speaking trauma, okay? Because that story here, what do you think? How we actively reduce speaking anxiety? We have the problem. How do we solve that trauma? Yeah.
At first, I find a person that I'm comfortable with to talk or to speak in English, and I'm confident to talk and then try to speak, to practice more, and then you need time to create your self-esteem, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Sis, the story of Kak Ros. Yeah. How about you in your student, sis? Okay. Anyone help? Anyone can share more story about this problem? No? But it's clear, right? You get it? Okay, this is how Kak Ros solved the problem of speaking anxiety, to reduce that by talking, right? To reduce by talking to people. Okay. And practice yourself. Some people, to reduce the speaking anxiety, they're speaking in front of mirror. Some people. Okay? But they have the way. What about your way? How about your way? Do you have a way for yourself to be confident speaking in front of audience?
Practice in front of my mom.
Very good. Okay. That's okay.
Just show our relatives.
Mm.
Just talk.
Yeah. Good.
If no one wanted to hear us, to the mirror.
Who here ever join a competition? Speak in front of public, maybe telling story, maybe storytelling competition, or debate competition, or speech competition, any kind of competition. Spelling bee. No one. You should join. Maybe. So you know the feeling. I don't know, you can find it. Okay, very good question. Anyone else? If not, I will ask the question.
You have a Kahoot game?
Oh, you want Kahoot? Okay, I will give you Kahoot.
Basically, you always prepare Kahoot.
Okay, now I will do that for you. Okay. All right. Let's serve what you want, right? Kahoot game. Okay, everyone, get ready your phone. Only 10 questions. All right, only 10 questions. Okay. Do you want to watch the rest of this? It's only 1 more minute. You want to watch? Okay, we have 1 more minute.
Language. So the language is interacting. You can interact with AI or with the people, but you need to interact. So when the mind or the brain has the signal by the interaction, the brain will produce some we call that the memory core to store the information. So this also is very important to produce the language, vocabulary, how the grammar structure, how the way they put the structure to come up with a sentence.
Alright.
So you don't understand the language by outside factor only, but you need to understand from internal factor that why this person are very good at speaking and compared to other persons. So it's going to have something to do with how brain works.
Alright, that's very insightful. So we as teacher, we know why our students have difficulty.
Yes. You need to understand you need to know that humans are created with the internal factors. So all the things that is inside us, the brain,
Okay.
and we call that hypnosis, if I'm not mistaken, the way that people we human is created the core memory since young until develop into the adult. These are affected by the external factor to create something sustainable or something long life learning that inside. So neurolinguistics is explain the way of people learn language by using the brain or internal factors.
I get it. Thank you so much, and that's very insightful. Now we know what's that. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, now, all right. Gamification, Kahoot. Okay. Okay, everyone. Ready to scan?
Is it Kahoot, right?
Okay. Okay, we follow what you say.
Yes, thank you.
All right, welcome. Okay, only 10 questions. Only 10 questions.
And make the Kahoot bigger, please.
I think your name is also how your brain works. I want to know what you write here. Okay, finish. Very good. That's good. Finish? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have one more. And you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, ready? Let's go, okay? Finish? Everyone? Okay, let's go. Okay. What does psycholinguistic mainly study? One person answered. Language and society. Sociolinguistic. Okay. Yes, language and the mind. Psycho. Very good. Okay. Oh. Number 2. What does neurolinguistics mainly study? Still there are 2 people. Language and culture. No. Cultural linguistic. Language and the brain. Okay. Oh. Wow, 6 people. Good job, guys. Yes. Why do learners forget words while speaking? Okay, psycho. Linguistic. All right. Whoa. Let's go. A student knows the English word but suddenly cannot say it. It's called yes, very good. But one person say language policy. Okay, never mind. Wow, good job. Why do many EFL learners translate in their head before speaking English? Wow, this is the first time that you all together correct. Yes. Use L1 to help the process. Okay, very good. Oh, there is one. Unable to learn English. Oh, everyone can learn if you want to study. Yes, because multilingual. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. More than one, right? Multi. Mono, duo, multi. Challenging question, eh? Yes. When one language influences another language, what is language transfer? We have 2 here. When teacher translate every word, translanguaging. Okay. Okay. We have 2 more question. Why can listening be difficult for learners? Only 6 correct. The brain must process sound, words, meaning, memory quickly, and then you must answer also, reply. That's why listening. Not English video are always wrong. No, not always wrong. And then students should never listen to accent. Oh, no, that's not. Okay, I think the last question. Oh, two more questions. The last question. Speaking anxiety can affect students. Of course, right? Oh, we still have one. Nationality. Oh, very good. Nationality Thailand. Pradesh Thai. Speaking anxiety, trauma, right? Can affect students' memory and fluency. Yes. That's why when you anxiety, you freeze because your memory freeze. Okay. What is the main value of psycho and neurolinguistics for English teachers? Yes, of course. To understand how students process language and teach better. So that's why very important today to teach better, you must know. Not to avoid using first language completely. Whoa, no, you cannot avoid. Okay, thank you so much. I think that's all for today. Who is the best here? Rose, number 3. Whoa, good job, Kak Rose. Whoa, who's this? And then arms. Whoa, amazing. We don't have a gift, right?
Maybe later.
Candy, okay. 25. Okay. All right, that's all our presentation. So collaboration from new student and old student, right? That's all for us from us today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Bye-bye. Assalamualaikum. No question? Ajan, we still have time for discussion maybe? No? Don't have, right? Finish.
After my conclusion, maybe.
Oh, yes.
Then we might have some discussion after that.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, Ajan.
No word to say.
Good job.
No word to say.
Yes.
It's perfect, right?
Thank you, Ajan. Thank you.
It fulfill every aspect of the neuro and psycho-linguistics. Thank you for your good preparation.
Welcome.
Thank you for your interesting presentation.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.